Early life and beginnings. Tim Borowski was born on May 2, 1980, in Neubrandenburg, East Germany. Growing up in a country that was divided at the time, Borowski's early years were marked by the societal and cultural changes following the reunification of Germany. Raised in a small town, his introduction to football came through local youth clubs, where he quickly demonstrated a strong aptitude for the sport. His early development as a player was influenced by his father, who was an amateur footballer. Borowski's natural talent for football became evident early on, and by the time he was a teenager, he was playing for local Club 1. FC Neubrandenburg. His skill and technical ability were recognized by scouts, and soon, he was given the opportunity to move to the youth academy of Hansa Rostock, a club based in the northern part of Germany. There, he further honed his skills, learning the fundamentals of the game, including positioning, passing, and vision, which would become defining features of his playing style. Professional debut and rise to prominence. At the age of 18, Borowski made his professional debut for Hansa Rostock in the Bundesliga, the top tier of German football. His performances in the youth teams had earned him a place in the senior squad, and he quickly adapted to the demands of top-flight football. As a central midfielder, Borowski's versatility and work rate were immediately noticeable. His ability to break up opposition attacks, combined with a solid passing range, allowed him to be a consistent figure in the team. His time at Hansa Rostock was important in shaping Borowski's career, as he gained valuable experience playing in the Bundesliga. However, his breakthrough season came in 2002, when he moved to Werder Bremen, one of Germany's most prominent football clubs. This move was a pivotal point in Borowski's career, and it allowed him to showcase his talents at a higher level. Success at Werder Bremen. Borowski's time at Werder Bremen from 2002 to 2009 was where he would establish himself as one of Germany's most consistent midfielders. His arrival at the club coincided with a period of significant success for Bremen. Under the management of Thomas Schaaf, Werder Bremen was a dominant force in German football, winning domestic trophies and competing regularly in European competitions. Borowski was an integral part of the team's midfield, known for his intelligent positioning, ability to pass the ball efficiently, and work rate. One of his key attributes was his versatility. Though naturally a central midfielder, Borowski was capable of playing in a variety of roles, including on the flanks or as an attacking midfielder. His adaptability made him an essential component of Bremen's success, and his presence was central to their tactics. In 2004, Werder Bremen won the Bundesliga, and Borowski played a key role in the triumph. His composure on the ball and tactical awareness were instrumental in the team's midfield dominance. The following season, 2005, Borowski helped Bremen reach the DFB Pokal final, although they fell short in a 3-2 defeat to Bayern Munich. Despite that setback, Borowski's performances continued to impress, and he soon became a fan favorite at Werder Bremen. During his time at Bremen, Borowski also helped the team to several top-4 finishes in the Bundesliga, and earned a reputation for his consistency and professionalism. His solid performances were recognized both domestically and internationally, and he earned several individual accolades during his time at the club. Move to Bayern Munich. In 2009, after 7 years at Werder Bremen, Borowski made the move to Bayern Munich, Germany's most successful football club. Joining Bayern was the culmination of his successful career at Werder Bremen, and it marked a new chapter in his journey. Although Bayern Munich had an abundance of top-class players, Borowski's experience and tactical intelligence allowed him to integrate smoothly into the squad. At Bayern Munich, Borowski won multiple Bundesliga titles, DFB Pokal trophies, and DFL Super Cup titles. However, despite his success at the club, Borowski struggled to maintain a consistent place in the starting lineup. With the presence of elite midfielders such as Frank Ribéry, Arjen Robben, and Bastian Schweinsteiger, it was often difficult for Borowski to secure a regular spot in the first team. Nonetheless, his versatility allowed him to fill in when needed, and his professionalism was always appreciated by the coaching staff. Though his time at Bayern Munich was successful in terms of silverware, Borowski's role was often limited to a supporting one. In 2011, after 2 seasons at Bayern, Borowski decided to leave the club in search of more playing time, marking the end of his time at the Bavarian Giants. Return to Werder Bremen and final years. After his departure from Bayern Munich, Borowski returned to Werder Bremen in 2011, where he had initially made his name. In his second spell at the club, Borowski continued to provide valuable experience to the midfield, though he was no longer the central figure he had once been. Despite this, his professionalism and tactical understanding remained invaluable to the team. Unfortunately, his time in his second spell at Bremen was marred by a series of injuries that limited his playing time. As his career neared its end, Borowski found himself gradually moving out of the starting lineup, and by 2013, he announced that he would retire from professional football. Though his playing career was no longer in the limelight, Borowski left behind a legacy of consistency, professionalism, and success. He had played for top clubs in Germany and had contributed to the success of both Werder Bremen and Bayern Munich, cementing his place as one of Germany's most well-rounded midfielders of his generation. International career. Tim Borowski also represented Germany at the international level. He made his debut for the German national team in 2004, earning his first cap in a friendly match against Hungary. Over the years, he earned a total of 44 caps for Germany, with his first international goal coming in a 3-0 win over Turkey in a friendly match in 2005. Borowski was included in Germany's squad for the 2006 FIFA World Cup held in his home country. Germany finished in third place in the tournament, and Borowski played a role in their journey to the semi-finals. However, it was during the 2008 UEFA European Championship that Borowski truly made his mark. Despite being limited to a substitute role, Borowski's key performances, particularly his goal in the semi-final against Turkey, helped Germany reach the final, where they were defeated by Spain. Borowski also represented Germany in the 2010 FIFA World Cup, although his influence had diminished by that time, and he was mostly used as a squad player. Despite not being a starter during his later years with the national team, Borowski was highly regarded for his work ethic, leadership in the dressing room, and his versatility, which allowed him to contribute in various roles as needed. Post-retirement career and legacy. After retiring from professional football in 2013, Borowski transitioned into a career in coaching and football punditry. He became involved in youth development and worked with various football academies, using his wealth of experience to guide the next generation of players. His deep understanding of the game, particularly in midfield roles, has made him an asset in his post-playing career. Borowski also worked as a football analyst, offering expert commentary on German football. Despite not achieving the global recognition of some of his contemporaries, Borowski's legacy is defined by his consistent, reliable performances in both club and international football. He was a key figure in Werder Bremen's successes during the mid-2000s, and his solid career at Bayern Munich solidified his reputation as a dependable midfielder. His versatility, work ethic, and ability to read the game ensured that he was a player who could be relied upon in a variety of roles, earning respect from both his teammates and managers. Conclusion. Tim Borowski may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of his German contemporaries, but his career was one of consistency, professionalism, and adaptability. He had a successful club career with Werder Bremen, Bayern Munich, and Germany, and was a key contributor to the success of his teams. His versatility in midfield, his tactical intelligence, and his ability to perform under pressure ensured that he was a respected figure in the footballing world. Today, Borowski is remembered as a dependable and highly intelligent player who was a vital cog in the teams he represented throughout his career.